Hi! So, today I'm going to play Martha is Dead. It's a really cool game. Love the song, love the music, love the story, love everything. Let's start. Did try to do it yesterday, but my mic wasn't working. So I decided to redo it today. So everything is based on fictitious characters. Nothing is real, nothing is it's just for fun. But there are some things that can be a bit harmful, so mutilation of humans' body, but nothing. Well, I love the game anyway. It just warns you. I'm so sure, yes. So it's based in like long ago. It's about twins, Julia. I say Julia, but they say Julia, and Martha. And I just love when they do the close-up on your face like this. Look at her eyes and the marks and the scars on her lips if they be. It's so
Ciao.
perfect.
I'm Julia Kay. I'm glad you are here. Nobody has visited me in ages. It's been years now. I must tell you my story, but I don't know where to begin. There is so much that... I should start from my childhood, but my memories of these times are vague. I only remember the summer of 1929, when they sent me off to stay with my nanny.
For me, sending a kid off to stay with a nanny seems a bit odd. Wonder why. New chapter, the legend.
Nanny,
Summer
will you tell me the
1929.
story of the White Lady?
No, little sparrow. Not tonight. A fog is coming, see?
Yes. I know that when it's foggy, the lady kills young women. But why
Ooh.
is she so evil?
You see, Julia, pain and suffering can make us do evil things, even if we're not actually bad.
Just like soldiers have to kill other soldiers. I like the lady, I've decided, Nanny. She must be in so much pain. The poor dear. She still scares me a little, though. Soon I'll be a young woman, and she could kill me.
Oh
Does she
goodness.
kill those who love her?
Of course not.
That makes me feel better because I love her. But what about Martha? Would she be in danger?
Your sister is with your mother, so do not worry.
Just
Do you
the
miss
the
them?
twin is not with
No.
her.
I mean, yes.
Not that you'd
I
separate
miss
twins.
Martha a little, but I love spending time with you.
Now, go to sleep, little sparrow. It's getting late.
Okay, Nanny. I'll go to sleep and dream of the lady. Was she beautiful?
She was beautiful. Yes, very much so.
Then she'll be beautiful in my dreams. And will I be beautiful just like her?
You'll be
Oh.
even more beautiful.
Listen, Nanny. Since the lady won't harm me because I love her, and since you're not a young woman, could you tell me her story?
I like where she
Even
said,
if
because
it's
I
foggy outside.
love her. I love her
Please?
accent.
Oh, please. Then I'll sleep. I promise.
Oh, all right. You always get your own way.
So we're finding any other
I
story
loved
about
Nanny
the
and
lady
I
in
loved
white.
that story. Every time I heard it, it sounded like a new and more mesmerizing tale. Every night I would ask her to tell me about it, even though it scared me. Even now I can remember every single day of that time and how happy I was.
According to an ancient legend, the lakes of the area are haunted by the spirit of a young woman who
Haunting
was
Nelly's
killed by
face.
the man she loved. She was expecting a lover's stroll by the lake, gazing out at the old tree growing on the lake's island. So much hope and desire, but death, not love, was awaiting her. In despair, the man confessed he had killed her out of jealousy.
Oh.
So he was hanged on the small island, in the
That's
middle
really
of the
sad.
very same lake where he had killed the girl. They searched everywhere, but the girl's body was never found. Since then, her spirit, known as the White Lady, has been imprisoned in the depths of the lake. She grieves eternally for the loss of the man she loved. When fog arises, the White Lady is known to leave the waters of the lake and roam the woods, looking for her long-lost love in vain. Within the fog of dawn, hunters have claimed to hear the wailing of a woman in the distance. Every time the sad memory of the night she perished stirs in her soul, she takes the life of a young woman by slaying such a life in its youth. Even just for an instant, the lady feels free from the burden of her pain.
Good night, Nanny.
Good night, my love.
What a bedtime story. Give you nightmares for life.
I spent almost 3 years with the nanny, but when I came home, I quickly forgot how to be happy. My memories do not return until 15 years later, in 1944, when I stayed in that house. I enjoyed setting up cameras in the woods by the lake. My father created a device that attached to the cameras. It would make them take pictures at set intervals. I was trying to photograph animals, or whatever else was in that damned place.
The 16th of July, 6 a.m. Really early to be out, right? Okay, so here's the tripod and the camera, and we're about to take this photo. It's really old school, right? But I mean, summer of 1929. I've never obviously seen a camera like this before.
Reel off the film. Open the camera. Remove the old roll of film.
Adding a new roll of film.
Put the new film in.
Shut it.
Close the camera.
Yeah.
Load the film.
No, reminds me of a Fatal Frame in a way, because everything's done via camera. Kills the ghosts, and one of my favorite
Activate
games
the
actually.
timer.
I do love a good horror game.
Almost ready. Now to bring the image into focus. There's something floating on the surface of the water. If I frame it better, I might be able to see what it is.
Something white. Okay, looks like a person. Let's get a bit closer. Definitely. No, that could be. Hi, Larry.
Is that a
Hope
person?
you're well.
I must help them.
Okay, let's run. So she's running in like a really panic mode. I need to follow you as well, Larry, so that I can see what you're playing.
I was horrified at the idea that someone might have drowned in my lake. The lake was my world, where I would spend entire days
She loves
daydreaming.
this lake, right?
I would lose myself in my thoughts, but that was a rude awakening. So terrible.
Come on, let's see who's in the water. Hurry up. Okay, she has time to take off her dress first. Okay. Let's go. I just love the music. It sets the theme so well. It sets back emotions and... or even fish. Looks like two people, but I think it's just one person. No, it's one person. It's just the view. Okay, it looks like a girl.
I instantly noticed that the person was wearing one of my dresses. I was scared.
So it's someone close to
I
her.
dragged that lifeless body as best as I could to the shore, trying not to drown myself. Only when I lifted her in my arms did I realize who she was. It was my sister, my twin, a part of me, dead. Impossible to comprehend. I was desperate. I didn't know what to do or to think. I have to stay calm.
The controller's vibrating so much.
Martha is not dead.
Okay, so this is her twin, Martha. So Martha is
It's not
dead.
possible.
She's Julia.
It's not true.
But you can see she's definitely
There's no
dead. I mean,
need
she's
to
even
worry.
blue.
Everything is fine.
Nothing is fine, darling. You're delusional.
Everything will be fine. I have to stay calm.
Time of war, clearly. Okay, so there's
Martha is not dead.
a necklace.
Martha, February 26th, 1923.
Her date of birth, obviously.
Is everything okay?
Okay. There's a parents coming. The mom and the dad.
What are you doing?
Go, Erik, run!
They must be worried about the twins.
My
'Cause,
parents ran towards me. My mother hugged me. She, who detested me, was now cuddling me. Her warmth filled me with life, and the pain became bearable. I felt protected. Martha, are you okay? She asked me, speaking slowly in order to let me read her lips. She thought I was deaf. She thought I was Martha. I didn't want the moment to fade, so I meekly nodded my head. I didn't realize I had done something that couldn't be undone. I would have to pretend to be Martha forever.
Okay, so she is
O Lord, who gives life to the dying,
one of
let your
these
sacrifice of love be offered for Martha's soul. Into your hands I also entrust my spirit, so that I may be reunited with her in perpetual light, to never suffer the desolation of purgatory. Please grant her eternal rest, O Lord, and may eternal light shine upon her. Mummy always finds something for everyone to do.
Okay, so we've got a sister here. Beautiful flower arrangement. Oh, here's a note. Is that a note? I can't see so well.
July 17th, 1944. Our family is deeply saddened and is thinking of you during this extremely difficult time. Ernesto E. and family.
Oh, so I obviously heard about the death of the twin. Oh, that's a picture.
An old painting.
A painting,
I
sorry.
find it so sad.
Her eyes are
Communicates
sad.
a sense of deep solitude to me.
Same.
There's no reason to use the phone right now.
Means we'll probably use the phone at a later stage. So this is a dad sleeping with a glass of alcohol in his hand and a packet of cigarettes.
Daddy must be devastated. He loves me. I messed up and now I have to watch him suffer my death. I can at least light the candles and
Let's
let him
light the
find some
candles.
comfort in sleep.
What's this?
Daddy's oboe. We were preparing a really nice duet together. On the
Oboe?
rare occasions he's at home, that is.
Okay, so he's not home often. Beautiful. Oh, these candles are beautiful. It's really odd that they would keep the sister's body in the house.
Come and get the flowers, please.
Alrighty.
Martha, if you like.
I guess I'm Martha now.
Never a moment's peace.
Let's go
Even
get
at a
that
time like
flowers.
this. She can't sit still for a second.
They're probably preparing for something or whatever. There's some beautiful pink flowers.
Everything always has to be perfect with her.
Sounds like someone knocking, but is it?
Parla Londra. Trasmettiamo alcuni
Oh,
messaggi
it's
speciali.
the radio.
Felice non è felice.
Joy isn't feeling
C'è
any.
stata la pioggia.
The rain has passed. My beard is blonde.
Parla Londra.
London
Abbiamo
calling.
trasmesso alcuni messaggi
End of
speciali.
special message. So we're gonna put down the flowers. And go back in. Mona's sister with her. Church bells?
What's happening? Who closed the door?
Okay, so what is that? It's just bugs. So they've closed the door on us. Let's have a see.
Eric, wake up. Do you think it's appropriate to sleep here? Of all places?
What?
Can't go
Yes.
back in.
I must have fallen asleep.
What are they talking about?
You can't stay here forever.
Only shadows.
Why don't you
we
go to
can
bed?
see.
No. I want to stay with my daughter.
Your daughter? Your daughter? You have another daughter, you know. The one who's still alive. Remember?
What are you talking about, Irena? Julia is dead. What kind of comment is that? How can you?
You should be thinking about Martha. Julia harmed Martha. You know that, right?
Oh
And
my
as if that
word.
were not enough, she has now also abandoned her.
It's the same
She's
old
blaming
story.
her.
Everything is always Julia's fault, isn't it? Her fault for Martha being deaf and for you being infertile. Do you think it's the right time for this?
Fertile?
Julia is dead, Irene. Dead. Someone killed her. Do you realize that?
Of course I realize. I get it. Do you think I'm stupid? No one
This game
understands
is
it better
called
than me.
Martha is Dead. It's
She
such
always
an
brought
awesome
problems.
game.
Only problems.
I will give
It
you
would
a
have been
follow
better if she
as
hadn't been
well.
born at all. You're crazy.
I'm the crazy one?
It's a harder game, but
Me?
it's so awesome.
They have done this to get at me, yes. Your death is all my fault. All I could ever do for you was hurt you, Julia. My poor, sweet, crazy girl. What will I do without you?
Seems like the dad is mourning
What will
more
life
than the
be
mother.
like now? All the time I didn't spend with you. But now I'm home. We can go fishing together. We can take pictures of butterflies. No. We can't do anything together anymore, can we? Nothing. I miss you, Julia.
That's so sad.
I miss you.
While American bombings continue to devastate the peaceful towns within the Elsa Valley, we have heard some tragic news from the area of La Ramola. The young daughter of German Army General Erich Kay was murdered near her home. What possible reason could there have been behind such a cowardly act? This is what the Carabinieri, who immediately intervened, hope to find out.
So they think she was murdered. I wonder. Murdered by his sister?
Mother
Murdered by
didn't
the lady
seem
in
to
white?
suffer from the situation. All she cared about was that my death was so painful for Martha. But not having me around anymore must have been a great relief to her.
She's got mommy
At
issues.
the end of the day, it was better for everyone that it was me who died.
Seems the
And it
mom was
better
more
for
into the
me
other
too that
sister.
people thought that.
Well,
But
the
guilt
sister.
began
The one
to
who
consume
died.
me. That's when I started having horrible nightmares.
Well, you stole someone else's identity. Twin sister or not. Okay, Martha has lost her soul, because unfortunately Martha has passed on.
Martha has lost her soul.
But the scene seems that she just drowned herself.
Lost her soul.
But Martha had scars on her head, like bruises and things. So then that doesn't make any sense. Was her sister there when she died?
Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul. Martha has lost her soul.
I stole her. I think these are dreams, not her life, because we don't know if she killed her identity.
I stole her identity. I stole her identity. I stole her identity. I stole her identity.
I'm from South Africa, so I think I've got a very different accent. So my parents are like mixed race. So my dad's from Ireland and my mom's from South Africa, from Malaysia. So I think I've just picked up my own sort of weird accent. But I'll definitely give you a follow. So they've taken off her face, right? Because it's like it's literal. They removed her face. They put it on her face because she is now Martha. And that's what it looks like. Where are you from, Larry? You should definitely give this game a try. Martha is Dead is just classic.
It was just a dream. A horrible dream. That horrendous woman
A
in the
dream,
face of my
but
sister.
she's still taken her. She's still
I
taken
wish all
her.
of this was a dream and my sister
her
is just
identity.
sleeping in her bed. Instead, her bed is empty and this is reality.
So, here's a picture of the twins. Let's have a closer look at that. Wow, USA,
This
that's
is
super
Martha and me
cool.
at the festival
I
at
have
the
friends who I
Patron
play
Saint.
with from USA.
It was only a
Sometimes.
few months ago.
Final Fantasy 14 online, I don't know, do you play that?
Martha had asked for a picture of me to put in this frame. She wanted me to do one of those expressions of mine that made her laugh. Expressions that she couldn't quite imitate. She used to say that those were the signs of my soul. Can a photo capture the soul? Can I
So many
capture
people have
Martha's soul?
wondered. You often watch horror movies where they take pictures of the dead like many years ago. I'm not sure why. But I've also seen people here still do it. When people pass on, they do like a funeral and then they film everything. I'm not quite too sure. So this is Martha's wardrobe and this is Martha's bed. So she slept in her sister's bed. Yes, I love Fortnite. I'm definitely gonna follow you. We should definitely get on Fortnite. Love Fortnite as well.
Oh gosh,
So,
if Mummy sees this picture, she'll throw it away for sure. It's me
it's
and
a guy and
Lapo.
her.
I
But they
want
look
to see
like
him as soon
adults.
as possible so we can mourn Martha's death together. Nanny will be visiting me soon.
So that's what Nanny looks like. The best picture that they're actually allowing us to see. And this is the box.
I always keep my trinket box locked. This is Martha's trinket box. It could contain something that will help to figure out what happened.
Hers is locked too, but let's see. I think it would be best if she dresses in her sister's clothing. Because you wouldn't want to raise suspicion
Martha's
on
clothes.
who she is.
To me, wearing them will be like having her with me. Mummy will also be happy to see them. Or I
So we
could
get
wear
to
my
choose
clothes
that.
in the other wardrobe.
No, I don't think you should wear your own clothing. Let's put that white shirt on. Okay, let's see. We can't see, but she's skirt, top, shirt. What's your name on Fortnite? Maybe I can add you and we can maybe play a game. I like Murder Mystery, that's one of my favorites. I like Zero Build as well, and there's just so many good games on Fortnite. It's a bag.
Everything I need is always in my bag.
So she's ready. Okay, let's open the bag. Here we go. Oh,
The
click
key
on
to
the
my
key.
trinket box.
So hers would be here because the swap.
Here is my diary. July 12th, 1944. This is a new diary. We moved here today and I forgot my old one back at home. But that's okay. A new chapter in my life, a new diary. They say they brought us here for our own safety. Daddy, the war, and everything else. Nanny gave us her house and she went to look after the mansion. It's weird being back here after so many years. I remember Nanny telling me the fairy tale of the Lady of the Lake.
She really
It's
loves
one of the
Nanny.
few happy memories I have from when I was little. Nanny
It's
isn't
all
here,
about
and that's
Nanny.
a shame, but Martha is here with me. I also get to see Lapo more often, which is wonderful. He's
I'm not sure
always
who
hanging
Lapo
around here.
is.
Mum
He
is
seems like a
thankfully
grown
too
man.
preoccupied with fixing up the house to worry about me. At least for now.
Mom seems busy all the time.
July 16th, 1944. There's something creepy about the woods. Every time I'm at the lake, I get a strange feeling. Maybe it's the legend of the White Lady playing tricks on me. I get weird ideas. I think that there is this presence. Then I think I'm just being crazy. Anyway, crazy or not, I want to take some pictures. I'm not scared. In fact, I'd say I'm excited. I've made arrangements with Martha. She's coming to the lake with me tomorrow to set up 2 new cameras with timers, and we'll see what we can photograph. Not before a good swim, of course. To be honest, Martha doesn't like photography all that much, and recently she's gone off swimming too. But she does like spending time with me by teasing me. Then, when she gets bored, she disappears into her books, and I do my own thing. We feel right when we're together.
So they seem really close. That's really sweet. Oh,
I'm just going upstairs to put Martha down for breakfast. Fine, but I'm not sure we should let her sleep all day. What do you think? What did you say? Okay, I won't wake her up. I'll just turn on her light. So when she wakes up, she'll know when to come down for breakfast.
They really think I'm Martha and I can't hear them.
so
I need
Martha
to
is
be
deaf,
careful not to
for
talk,
sure.
or I will be in serious trouble.
So she needs to keep that role playing of the fact that she can't hear, or else people will know. Especially she doesn't want her parents to know. So that's outside her room. It's locked. Phone is here. We're going to use the phone later on to make calls and listen in on calls.
There's
It's
no
cool
shortage
painting.
of paintings in our house. Mum is passionate about painting.
Okay, everything seems locked, so this is her room.
As a child, when I spent those short years with the nanny, this was my room.
Sure, why she has 2 rooms. I'm sure it will reveal itself at a later
Martha's
stage.
breakfast is ready. We can go.
Yes. It's getting late.
Did you leave the newspaper for Martha? You know how much she likes reading it.
Yes, Irene. It's on the table, can't you see?
And that camera, are you leaving it there?
Yes, Irene. Can't you leave it there for a few more
He's
days?
so kind and calm when he
Do you
speaks to his
mind?
wife.
It was for Julia.
It's a degree
I
of
will take you
annoyance
away
there, but he
soon.
just keeps calm and cool.
I promise. The thought makes me so sad. Seeing it there is as if
He's grieving. No problem. Have a good one, Larry. I
All
will
right, but let's
send you
go
an
now.
ad on Twitch
We have too much to do.
later.
We can't stay here all day talking.
Mummy is right, though. Martha always read everything.
So have a look at the
It's
book.
me who will now read the newspaper instead.
I mean,
They'll be out all
newspaper.
day. The funeral preparations will take them a long time.
Oh, preparations.
Everything is more complex with the war. Over the next few days, I will see little to nothing of them.
Let's have a look.
Brutal assassination in San Casciano. Julia Kay, a young woman from a respectable family, brutally murdered near her home. Carabinieri investigates.
Her
A possible
sister.
political motive emerges. Martha was not killed by politics or war. She was killed by something much closer and much less clear. I will
It's
find out the truth.
sensation. It's always sensation when it comes to the news, right? They look for that story. So what is this?
Chocolate, a privilege for few people in these times.
Things are probably very rare over the war.
Bread, butter, jam, and coffee.
That's her
Martha's
breakfast.
typical breakfast. I prefer honey and milk, but I'll have to adapt to her tastes, obviously.
There's a camera. She should take the camera.
For Julia, to take more and more photos, Dad.
So we're going to take some more photos.
I can verify that the camera is still working by taking a photo. I could photograph a sparrow. There are so many of them out here.
Let's go and make that... Sorry. Let's go and take a
There
photo
might
of
be
that
birds
sparrow.
around the little wall in front of the house. I always put crumbs on it for them.
Let's run. It's really kind of her to put flowers up. Crumbs up for the bird. So here's our bird. And here's our objectives. So the first thing I'm going to do is take the picture of the bird. So I need to go into the menu and I'm going to go into the camera. I'm going to take this picture. It's a little bit getting used to with the taking the photo, but once you got it, you got it. Right, we're going to use the camera now, and we're going to play around with this. So we find the perfect aim. Okay, so we're gonna change it here. Okay, that looks good. Properly in focus. Go back again. It's not ready to just shoot yet because we need to get it perfect, so we just need to go back. Here we go, we need to go to the bottom. There we go. It's fine. We're just going to change the, oopsie, not the focus at the bottom. Okay, so it's in focus, and then we will take the photo now. Congratulations, your first photo. You just have to make sure that everything's in focus and everything's neat to make to
Excellent.
get what you need.
I've taken the picture, now it's straight to the darkroom in the cellar to print it.
So we're going to look for the cellar.
Daddy recently became a general in the German army. He used to take pictures on the front lines, but now he gives me the materials to take photographs instead. Now that Martha is gone, only this camera can fix my ideas and my memories. I can't allow myself to forget.
Okay, so she doesn't want to forget her memories. She's got a bike there that we can use later on to move around the area. I wonder if her sister's body is still there. So I just want to check if her body is still here. Yes, it is. So they actually just sleep with the body here. What is this?
On the day of Saint Alexis, the battle rages in the city tormented by
Florence, July 15th, 1944. General Erich K. As
Her
per our
dad?
prior agreement, we are sending you military encrypted communication material. The device must remain hidden and secret. Hail. Feld Mascherano, Carl H.
I saw Hitler on there, so that's really like, okay, so she's still laying here. You're right there, Martha. Oh, Julia.
What the hell? For moments I thought I saw... No, that's not possible.
Jump
Must be this whole
scare.
situation making me see things that don't exist.
So we gotta find a way down. What's this? Back in the kitchen. So we're gonna find some way into the cellar, she said. This looks like some kind of little kitchen.
I liked watching Nanny as she cooked.
So
I
Nanny
always
did the
picked up
cooking.
loads of techniques.
We're gonna
We
go
are so
down.
lucky. In these difficult times, pantries are empty and people are going hungry. But with a German general for a father, food is never
German
scarce.
general, there we go. Let's have a look at this quickly. I like to read the little things about.
Lorenzini haberdashery. 5 meters of grey cotton fabric. 6 meters of white linen fabric. 4 meters of green satin. Delivered
Okay.
on June 5th, 1944.
Her mom must be making
In the
clothing for
event of
them.
an issue, contact us on the number 6987. And this
Wonder if
red
that number
fabric,
means
it's
anything.
not been mentioned. Could this also be
No.
one of Mummy's, or could the nanny have left it here?
Something special for her, maybe? I have no idea. Let's see.
Mummy's sewing machine. She learnt how to sew because nobody else could do it to her liking.
So that's why she sews. I couldn't sew to save my life.
These could be of use to me.
Really? That was really quick. Oh, what would
Mummy's
scissors be of
medicine.
use?
Will they do her any good?
So we're going to develop this photo real quickly so we can move on.
Daddy set up his darkroom here. He doesn't take photos anymore because of his work, but photography is still his true passion. I'm allowed to use the darkroom when I want to.
Right, so we're going to do this photo now. I'm not going to read the instructions because I think I've got the clue. but we're going to get this in order. So we just got to get, if you look at the right hand side, a card must be in position and must be in focus. So we just got to get that. There we go, one, and then the next one. There we go, in focus. That seems fine. I'm going to skip the tutorial. Since I played yesterday, I remember. Right, so that needs to go, and when it hits green, we're just going to press square to remove it. And then it's done. It's really simple.
Not a bad photograph. It seems that the camera works perfectly.
Perfectly
now
fine.
I can take a self-timed photo for Martha's frame.
So she's going to take a photo of herself. What's that?
Old photographs that Father took of this house.
Okay, let's go ahead and move on. So we got to press the big PlayStation button to see what must be happening next. And next, I think she wants to take a photo for her frame. Let's open the door. Okay, so I want to see a little bit down here before I move on. I'm going to run. There's the tripod there for the photo. And the wine cellar. See what she says about the wine cellar.
When I was little, these barrels seemed enormous. I thought I could live inside one.
They still seem enormous. Okay, let's set up this camera and take a photo to capture personality.
The camera is set up with the self-timer.
So she can just sit down and take a photo now. Set the timer. I'm gonna go with neutral. I mean, she just lost her sister. Smiling doesn't feel right. Silly, maybe not the right time either. So let's go develop this photo, I'm assuming. Okay, we've got that. Let's run, Martha, run. We're going to develop this photo really quickly. So that she can put it in the frame in her bedroom. She should have done it long ago, but she's doing it now. Right, so we're going to do her photo. You get to see what she looks like a little bit. Okay, it's not in focus. Okay, so it's in focus. I just need to get the card in the right position. There we go. We can finally see what she looks like. Martha, or what was the other? Martha and Julia. It seems they are identical. So square on the blue, and we get that out. She's really pretty.
Yes,
deep sadness
this is
in
me.
her eyes.
No one was ever able to tell us apart.
So
But
they
I
were
never had the
identical.
slightest doubt, and nor did Martha. It's strange how what identifies us most deeply is not visible to anyone. I was obsessively thinking about Martha and what had happened, but suddenly a thought took control. The memory of that day at the lake was becoming more and more like a dream when, after awakening, the image becomes more and more faded. Could it be that the memories were a figment of the mind? Had I been the one that hurt my sister? I had always envied her, and now I had taken her identity. I experienced a suffocating pattern of thoughts.
She has deep
I decided to go
internal
straight to the
issues.
lake to retrieve the film rolls. They would tell a different story, I was sure. But deep down, I kept hoping they would confirm my fading memory.
Does she think that she hurt her sister?
Of course the door is locked. The keys aren't hanging on the lock as usual, then they will be in Daddy's study. We live in fear now. My parents are not going to let me go to the lake anymore after Martha's death.
Understandable.
So this is the right time. I need to know. The self-doubt I feel is eating me up.
I'll probably have to go to Appearance bedroom, the rolls. So we gotta find a way where the Appearance bedroom is. I'm not too sure. Well, I'm sure we'll find a way. Okay, this is where it opens and our suite. Oh, okay, hold on. It looks like she wants to take a photo. Let me take a photo.
It's dark and I can't turn on the lights. It's
Okay,
dangerous.
not yet.
I'll need a flash with a camera. I can look for it amongst Daddy's things in the room below his bedroom.
Okay, we just need to find his bedroom. I need to go upstairs. And I think upstairs was in the kitchen. So here's the kitchen. And there the stairs are, so let's go upstairs. I'm assuming the Appearance bedroom would be near her bedrooms. She has two, I'm not sure, still not sure why. Okay, she said something about upstairs, and I think this could be the Appearance bedrooms. And here the key is. Should we take that? So we can go outside. What else have we got here? What is that? She's also looking for a
Here's
flash.
the camera flash.
Okay,
now I
awesome.
can photograph Martha even in the dark.
So we shall do that. Matches? Or is that... No. And there's a map over here.
Daddy's stuff. War maps. I've heard everything will play out on this new defensive line.
So much going on there. So this must be the bottom room. Looks like they use this as storage. Painting. It's really pretty. Just a space like to just chill at. Let's have a look. I want to see what the Appearance bedroom looks like. I don't want to wake them up, but I wonder if I can go up quietly, of course. Okay, so they're both sleeping. It is a harder game. It's, I don't know. I'm a really big horror fan, so for me it's really low key harder. But it is a harder game. So we've got the key, we've got the flash. So let's put the objectives on. So she wants to go to the lake. We want to open the front door and we want to take a picture of her sister. I think I'm going to do the picture of the sister first. Run, girl, run. Okay, here we go. Oh, she's got a diary there, but I want to take a photo of sister. It has the flash, so it should be okay. Do I need to equip the flash? Okay, let's look. Okay, then too dark. Let's see how we equip the flash. There we go. Okay, so the flash is equipped and we see a sister. It is a little bit out of focus. So we're just going to move it about. just the focus at the moment. No, not the reveal photo yet. There we go, the focus was in now. There we go, perfect.
Done. It would be nice to have you always by my side, even if it's just a picture.
Let's see what she wants to do. Develop the photo. I think I'll develop the photo before going outside. And go downstairs. I don't know if any of you watched, there's a movie called The Others, and they also took pictures of their dead and kept them. I'm not quite sure why. That was one of the first horror movies I watched. It really stuck with me. Brilliant though. If that's your thing. Okay, so let's do this photo. It's really dark, but we can't put anything on. I just love the music. It sets the scene so well. So there we go. There's our picture. The card is out of focus. Okay, it's in focus now. Do things slowly. Go in focus. Just got to get the picture in the right position with the light. It's a little bit too close. In focus, just to get that in the correct position. There we go.
A photograph is both the present and the past.
Just play around with
like
it,
a dead
basically.
body. I don't know what I'm expecting. Maybe it's silly to think you can capture the soul of someone who has died.
Just a warning, though. I think this game also has it's dealing with a lot of mental illness as well. I think she's struggling, but I mean, with all that's going on, like mom issues and a sister passing. Whoa, I mean, that must be so traumatizing.
Her face can no longer tell me if what happened was my fault. I should have known that already. All I can do is head to the lake and get those rolls.
I think she thinks she might be the one who hurt her sister. I don't know. She seems a bit confused. Let's get out of here and go outside. Let me put this light on. Read the light. No, we don't want the camera. Here we go. Run, girl, run, 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 run. I'm gonna be back. I'm just gonna take a little break, and I should be back in a little bit as well. Okay, I'm back. I was really quickly, just took a quick call. So I want to go outside. Because it does look like this is the way out. I think we need to use the front door And this is not the front door because it's the side of the house where Martha is lying, or should I say, Julia. It's quite a bit dark in here, but that's just part of setting the scene. Is that this is definitely the front door. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaking out at night. I wonder how old they are. Okay, so we're outside now. What's that? Whoa, that's so cool. That's much better light. So I'm just gonna run. So we gotta go back to the forest. Oh, the lake, sorry, the lake. I'm thinking of forest now. So calm, so beautiful, so serene. Looks like kind of a little, I don't know, place where someone is staying. Garage, maybe? Just following the path. Ooh, the music is starting to change.
I love the night, but this night scares me. In the dark, I can feel all the harm I've caused. It's getting closer with each step.
She feels like she's
brushing up
home.
against me like a cold wind. I hurt Martha. The closer I get to the lake, the more certain I am of this. How could it not be?
Whoa, did you guys see that?
Love that everyone felt
It looked
for her,
like
but didn't feel
like
for
a
me.
white person hiding
How
behind
could I
a
have done such a
tree.
thing?
Super cool. Oh, it looks like she wants to take a photo of this. So let's do that. I wonder if the flash would be necessary now. Looks like it. Sounds like it's like some kind of voice. I don't know if you can hear. Can't hear what they're saying though. Okay, let's do the adjustment. It still says too dark, but I think that's okay. There we go. There we go. There's the bottom. It's out of focus. No, yeah, it's out of focus. There we go, it's in focus.
German soldiers. Dad
Trophy,
ordered patrols to be
yay.
carried out near the house, but how could they have lost a helmet? God only knows.
German soldiers are definitely around in the lake. She needs to be careful. Look at that. That's so cool. Like just light. Feels like it's getting darker and darker the further we get into, probably closer to the lake and closer to the lake.
Oh no! Damn lamp! Luckily I still have my lighter with me.
Use your lighter, girl, use your lighter. Oh, that be her sister? The lady of the lake? Interesting.
The cameras are somewhere around here.
So here's a camera here. So we'll take the one out of this one so we can... So she's got a few cameras put up everywhere. We're just coming to fish that so
2
that we
cameras
can
left.
see what happened that day. We just have to look for it.